Comfort kills. Be honest, how often do you say, I'll do it tomorrow, or I'll do it later? This is the real reason why most people will never succeed. They're addicted to comfort. It isn't about luck. It's not about how much money you have. It's not about how smart you are. It simply comes down to, can you continue when others want to rest? Because that's what's going to set you past. That is what's going to push you past the others. And that is uncomfortable, but necessary if you wish to succeed in this life. Hi, my name is Mitch. I'm a 16-year-old entrepreneur who doesn't sell any courses. I don't use any affiliate links. I don't believe in all of that online guru bullshit. All I'm here to do is help you, because inevitably, helping you will help me. Now, if you're curious about how that works and how personal brand is going to benefit me, so helping you is going to help me, if you're curious more about that, I'm going to have a few more videos on that, so stay tuned for that. Now, there is one underlying factor why I believe that everybody is addicted to comfort. It's the why. The why am I doing this? If your why is to just get the materialistic benefits, such as cars, watches, designer brands, etc., then you will lose every single time to the person who promised their dead dad that he will retire the family. It sounds dark, but I'm not asking any of you to promise anything to anyone. I'm simply here to tell you to get educated. When I say get educated, I mean learn about how the world works and how society is literally designed to keep you weak, to keep you poor, and to keep you depressed. Once you understand that the way your parents told you to live, the way school told you to live, the way the government and the media tells you to live, then you'll realize. You will realize that there is more to life than just the traditional route of go to school, do well in school so you can go to uni, do well at uni so you can get into the best job, and then once you get in the best job, one day you work hard enough, maybe one day you can retire. And then you can have all the freedom you want at the age of 60 years old. There is more to life than that. Once you understand this, the concept of freedom, your why now changes from just the materialistic things. It changes from, I want that car, to, I need to work my ass off so that I can be free. It changes from I want to I need. And that's the difference. That's what sets people apart. Once you understand that you don't want someone telling you when you can and can't eat lunch for the rest of your life, then the decision's already made. You don't want to have to feel like you're in prison. You want to have to raise your hand to piss. You don't have to ask your boss to piss. You don't have to ask your boss, when can I eat lunch? Can I eat lunch now? Can I go on my break? Can I do this? Can I do that? That feels like prison. You're being controlled. You want to live a different life. You want to target freedom. You don't want to target just the materialistic things. That's where everybody gets it wrong. Now, there is a reason why 90% of small business startups fail. Because nobody actually goes hard enough. They don't change their odds. People don't realize that you can change your odds simply by continuing when others rest, and changing from materialistic goals to more spiritual and emotional goals. It sounds cringe, but it's true. You have to target different goals so that your motivation and your discipline can then change and can align with your goals. You shouldn't be chasing the win. You should be avoiding the loss. The financial headache of bills, mortgage, rent, all those things, and the brain rot you get from what society is trying to push onto you. Because too many people get comfortable with life, scrolling away on TikTok or going out to parties as a reward for their hard work throughout the week, when in reality, you're the type of guy who says, I'll do this, I'll do that, but never actually fucking do it. So realistically, you didn't even do any hard work. You just want to go to this party to have some fun, to have a mental break, to prepare yourself. When in reality, drinking fucks up your brain and all the memory pathways that you want to have in the future. Be different. You want to be different? Then you have to change the way you act. Everybody can say that they want it, but just thinking about it and just saying it only gets you so far. I believe, as human beings, that we are the result of our actions. It's all well and good to think and to have aspirations and to have goals, but at the end of the day, we are the result of our actions. So you need to take every actionable step possible to avoid the loss, and B, set yourself up for success. That's how it should be done. So here's 3 actionable steps that you can take today to turn those bad habits into good ones. Because that's what's going to set you apart. Most people don't even realize that they've got bad habits until they come across a video like this where someone actually tells them what they're doing is shit and that it is setting them up for failure. So step number 1 is going to be deleting social media off of your phone unless you use it for business. So that could be networking, that could be educational purposes, and that could be creating a personal brand of your own, like myself. But if you're just using social media as entertainment, when you get home from work, school, whatever it is, you get home and for all the hard work you did, you just want to go scroll, you can't do that. You need to delete it. If your brain constantly chases short dopamine, you'll never appreciate the long, hard work that you need to put in to achieve a big goal like this that you so-called want. If your brain chases this small amount of dopamine, there is no way that you are going to be able to enjoy the journey, because you cannot get there without enjoying the journey, without embracing it. And you can't do that if you have distractions such as social media. So step 1 is delete it off of your phone. Step 2, personally, this helped me a lot. It's self-reflection writing. So what I want you to do is you grab a notepad and pen. It's very, very simple. You write down what you did today. Happens at the end of the day. You just do it before bed, whatever it is. What did I accomplish? What should I do better? If you do this every single day, you will literally watch yourself progress as a human being and in all your accomplishments. I think I'm up to day 48 now, and it's actually insane how fast you can see difference if you really just reflect your day and write new goals and keep hitting those goals. They don't have to be big, they have to be small. Actually, you have to have the small goals because those are hittable, those are actually accomplishable. Don't say I want $1 million tomorrow. It's not possible, right? You say maybe tomorrow, maybe today, I want to have a cold shower, wake up at 6 a.m, hit the gym, come home, do a bit of work. Those are all small goals, very, very accomplishable, but they make you feel like you've done something right and that you've accomplished something. And that's just slowly but surely going to get you to where you need to be. And that brings me on to step number 3. Do one hard thing every day. Whether it's you wake up early, you do a workout, you take a cold shower, you do some work, maybe you just don't look at your phone for the day. Maybe whatever it is you want to do, just make sure you do one hard thing a day. This will make you feel that uncomfortable sensation that is required to succeed. I'm going to quote David Goggins. You need to callous your mind. And it cannot be said any better. You need to callous your mind to do the hard things. You'll be seen as a freak, as a supernatural, because not everybody can do it. Because why? Everybody is addicted to comfort. Learn to be uncomfortable. Do the one hard thing a day and you will get there. So there you have it. Comfort kills. It kills ambition, it kills purpose, and worst of all, it kills potential. You see, most people will live and die through the same excuses because they never got uncomfortable enough to grow. But not you. You actually want to take this seriously. And you will get there. You need to start today, not tomorrow, because all the steps that I just described, you can literally start today for free. And they will only ever benefit your life, so there's no reason to not do them. This isn't motivation. This is a wake-up call. So get up, lock in, and never settle for average again. My name's Mitch. I'm not selling you anything. I'm just building something real and authentic. And I'm trying to bring you guys along with me. Anyways, stay tuned. I'll be posting weekly. See you in the next one.